Blessings and peace be with you. We haven't seen each other in a couple of weeks on Tuesdays with Tom. Last week I spent it doing sermon research, and I was researching a sermon for Genesis in the 3rd chapter. And I came across that verse that we've all read many times, that God was walking in the garden. And we don't usually focus on that part, but somehow I got stuck on that. And in the midst of my research, I came across an article by Henry David Thoreau in the 1800s on walking. This is what he had to say. I think that I cannot preserve my health and spirits unless I spend 4 hours a day at least, and commonly it is more than that, sauntering through the woods and over the hills and fields, absolutely free from all worldly engagements. What a wonderful thought. 4 hours a day does seem like quite a lot. Some of us are lucky to get 15 minutes. But this past weekend, Wendy and I decided to take some time once again to go out to Central Park. And we made a rather bold decision. We decided to leave our phones at home. What could we possibly need them for on a short walk in Central Park? And as we were walking through Central Park, Wendy commented she thought that this was perhaps the last bastion in our country where people are actually enjoying a park as a park. They're kicking the soccer ball, they're playing instruments, they're having picnics, they're photographing flowers, they're watching the birds. And it was people from all walks of life that converge on this Central Park. And she was the one who noticed something that I didn't pick up on. Perhaps it's the one place left in the world that not everybody is staring at their phone. And as I looked around, usually I have my phone with me and occasionally I'm staring at it. But after she made that comment, I looked all around and she was absolutely right. Like Thoreau, people had left behind their worldly engagements. And I'm reminded of Moses' encounter when he's doing his daily work, he's tending the flock and he sees something off in the distance. He leaves behind his worldly engagements. I imagine he put his shepherd's crook down on the ground and his rod and left those sheep behind and went to see. He walked over to this burning bush and he experienced the presence of God. What an amazing thought that to go out walking, to leave behind our worldly engagements, to encounter something mysterious and something wonderful. One last thing. As we were going home, we decided to stop off at the coffee shop for the Heavenly Rest. And when we sat down, we were asking where the menus were or how we could order. And they said, well, don't you have your phones with you? You have to have your phone to order. Well, there you go. I guess you do need your phones wherever you go now. Now, they were kind and found us a way around it. But I encourage you to take that time from all worldly engagements. Take a walk or whatever it is you need to do to refresh your spirits and experience the presence of God. Blessings and peace be with you.